When you take on a new challenge, Pair Eyewear helps you see what's possible. With one pair, you get infinite possibilities starting at just $60, including your prescription. Plus, get 15% off by using code Sibling15 at paireyewear.com. Right now, I've been in love with Pair's new Star Wars collection. I love the versatility of the frames. One pair, infinite possibilities. Go to paireyewear.com or use code Sibling15 for 50% off your first pair and support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's PAIR eyewear.com, code Sibling15. Fume is an innovative, award-winning flavored ear device. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural, au naturel. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses delicious flavors, and you get it, right? Y'all understand? Instead of bad, Fume is good. I love how Fume looks. It looks expensive and she feels weighty. Y'all will see me playing around with it sometimes in the podcast because they sent her some. And I just love the real wood finish. Like, it's the fine details. You know what I mean? Fume has served over 300,000 customers and you can be the next success story. For a limited time, use our code RIVALRY to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfum.com and use code RIVALRY to get a free gift with your order today. Oh, so I saw Got Mick last night.
You what?
I saw Got Mick last night.
Oh, me too.
Oh, did she say anything about the titty? Trinity, did you think the titties were real?
Girl, you got me. You had me. I literally thought, because I remember meeting Got Mick. The first time I ever met Got Mick was before his transition, when he was a makeup artist. I didn't know that he did drag at the time. Maybe he didn't. I don't know at that time what Gottmik was doing. Yeah. But I met Gottmik on the set of this prep commercial thing that I did. Oh. It was like the prep housewives of whatever, but it was like a comedy thing. And Gottmik was the makeup artist.
Oh, okay.
And so when I met Gottmik, he had, he hadn't had his surgeries
Soft surgery yet. Yeah.
So, and I kind of remember thinking, because I didn't know that they were trans, I very like pretty in the face, great body. I was like, oh, they're kind of like tomboyish, but they got boobs. Yeah. Like, and not knowing anything about them. I didn't know they were trans. I was just like analyzing this person in front of me. And so I was trying to think, when you were telling me this, I was trying to think back, did they have these big titties back then? But
I just love your wholesome reaction, like, those some big ass titties, bitch.
Girl, I mean, they were. I don't know why I thought this. Then on the comments, I saw someone was like, "Don't talk about her titties like that." I'm like,
stop. First of all, Gottmik literally commented on the video. Gottmik thought it was hysterical. So y'all,
well, the thing is like, titties don't make a man or a woman.
Exactly.
What are we doing here?
Exactly.
What are we doing here?
Right. Literally, Trinity and I did a podcast in this room talking about, like, we might get some titties.
Girl. I don't know. Anyway, yes, you got me.
I got
you did get me. And you were like, stone face, bitch. You gotta go on Traders.
I was about to say, do you watch Traders?
Oh, yes.
Would you go on Traders?
Absolutely.
I don't know what season they're recording now. Oh, season 3. If y'all are casting for season 3, y'all need to have the Twinners on Traders. What's poppin'? But we'll be so good.
I would not be a good trader. I'm not a good liar.
Yeah, you're not a good liar.
I'm not a good liar.
But but what if you're on the show, you get cast as a trader? You want to win that money though.
Girl, what happened is, I think they would cast you as a trader, and you would take advantage of the fact that I'm so gullible, and I would believe you.
But I would take it to the end though, for sure.
And then eliminate me right at the end.
No, what I would do is what is good to be on the show is to be a recruited trader. Like one who's like a faithful, like all the way through, and then halfway through you get recruited.
Maybe I could lie after I've trusted you and I got used to things. That makes more sense. Yes, put us on.
Ooh, the Twinners on the Traders. I'm here for it.
Girl, let's do it.
Anyway, we're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, not Traders. And this is episode 4. You know what? This season is fun. It does feel like it's slow though.
It's because it's very like kumbaya. And I know everybody says that every season.
Yes.
That's kind of like this. But I think I'm missing the grimy, shady drag queens that we've been having in the regular seasons the last couple of seasons.
Yes, exactly. Because last season, season 16 was great.
Girl.
So good. Joke and Boots had a good point. He tweeted, the no elimination format on Drag Race would be more exciting if landing in the bottom could lose you a badge. There has to be some kind of danger for tension to exist. I'm like, that's actually a cute twist. Like if you land in the bottom, someone can take your badge.
Yeah, I think there totally needs to be something more at risk.
Yeah. I agree.
Like stealing badges, giving more badges away. Like as we're gonna see in this episode, that kind of does come into play.
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna change next week when I haven't seen it obviously.
Yeah.
What happens next with drama. I do think that's gonna add to it.
But again, our season did not have this tension of drama, but it is like one of the top 2 drag seasons. I'm not just saying because I was on it. That's what y'all be saying.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Because we weren't boring.
Yeah.
We weren't boring.
So Gottmik comes into the workroom top of the episode and she has 2 badges. Did you see Gottmik as being the front runner of the season?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gottmik is very talented. And what I remember from them on their original season, they were very funny.
Yeah.
And great looks.
Mm-hmm.
Just not a strong dancer. I feel like though their stage persona has even gotten better.
Well, yeah. Well, that on the original season, Gottmik had rarely performed publicly. Like, I think they had performed in drag, like on stage in front of people, like twice or something like that.
Yeah.
So
like, they've really developed this season. So I kind of thought they were going to be high up there, but they're really like pushing through.
And I mean, also like Violet is Violet like her drag? I think drag is her drag mother.
I don't know. I get like incestuous, like
I know.
Hot chemistry. Like they've like definitely.
Okay,
banged.
I'm not the only one, right?
Girl.
Like in their Instagram stuff, they're like always naked and touching each other.
I wouldn't be mad about it because both of them are beautiful.
Beautiful. It's hot.
Yeah,
but I'm like. It's like sister or mother or daughter wives.
But Gottmik is a hoe.
Oh, Gottmik is bitch. Did you see her and Vanjie were talking on this?
I live,
and that they went over for Netflix and chill. Vanjie
and she's all hot about all these men. I live.
Yeah,
Gottmik is everything we all really are. Really,
whores.
Yeah, just whores.
Well, that's the thing. I was a whore a lot in my 20s. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious about this. Trinity, what would you say your number is?
Oh, girl. I don't know. I'm pushing 40. I have no idea what my number. I've been sexually active since I was 14.
Same. So
girl,
my number is high up there. So okay.
I was never good at math.
Yeah. So and we're all gay men. So
I could probably buy a car. Okay. let's just say that.
That everyone in the room, they're having this conversation about cliques versus alliances. And I see
it's cliquey.
It's cliquey. So they're saying they're not alliances, they're cliques, which we kind of see later on because we're going to get to this because they talk about giving the badges away and they give the badges away. And Gottmik
an alliance.
Well, Gottmik thinks that Chanel and Angeria has some sort of alliance that they're not telling everyone, and I don't see. Not unless there's something happening off camera.
Yeah,
that we're not seeing.
They did not allude to that at all. With the editing.
With the editing at all,
no.
And I feel like if that was going, the editing would give us some type of like wink, wink, nudge, nudge, like with us.
Yeah,
but I don't think. I think Gottmik is being a little paranoid. Yeah,
I think, and rightfully so because they're a front runner and they're thinking. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
You know, if I do this, then it might cause me to get, cut off or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, and her big thing was because like in the lip sync in the previous episode, they were just going up for Nina and cheering for her, but no one was cheering for Gottmik. So that's why she felt, well, Angeria and Chanel specifically. So that's why she felt
didn't like that. This is my thing. You don't have to have these girls like you. You don't have to have these girls root for you. You're in a competition. Who cares?
Yeah. And you're the front runner. You're doing really well.
Who cares if they don't like you? If they don't like you, there's a reason. And it's because you're good.
You're good. You're killing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to give the badges away, right? And this I find is very shady because literally in the episode before, Nina West was like, and I feel like I would give if I win the challenge, I would give it to Chanel. And bitch, in Chanel face, she plays right in her face and she gives her badge to Roxy instead of Chanel. I find that to be very shady.
I think that I agree. I think that if you're truly friends with somebody and you have already set that tone, like I'm not, I can never be like what is the word for that? Like where you say one thing and then you do another.
Two-Face, like
I can't do that. Like I would rather sacrifice something than to go back on my word. Yeah. I would never do that. Yeah. So yeah.
And they sit there they paint next to each other. Like they seem to be clicked up. Yeah. And then for her to just be like, well, I'm gonna give it to Roxy. But allegedly she gives it to Roxy because Roxy helped her in the sewing challenge.
But I think the reason why she really gave it to her was because she was being accused of them being in an alliance. And she wanted to deflect.
Ooh, possibly.
Yeah.
And I mean, and Chanel hasn't won anything yet, and
no.
It's only we're roughly approaching halfway, so it's not in danger mode yet, but
girl.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Oh yes, Molly, you in danger, girl.
And Mick gives her to Vanjie, which we also now. If Mick did not give it to Vanjie, that would have been such good TV.
Oh, so yeah, because they're like good.
Oh yeah, they're tight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that would have been really cunty. She didn't give it to Vanjie, but
like,
she did.
We had sex and you ain't give me a badge,
right? I was like, I gave you this pussy. The least you can give me was a badge, girl. Like, come on,
right?
So Ru comes in and he tells us the challenge, and this week is a makeover challenge, and they have to make over firefighters, but not just make over. They have to make them into girl groups, write a verse. This is a lot.
Yeah, it's a big challenge.
It's a very big challenge, which I don't feel they really sell how big this challenge is, because like just making someone over alone and like editing and altering the clothes to make sure like they fit the person to look good is one thing, and painting them. But now you have to write. It's two challenges. It's the write a verse challenge. They have to choreograph the verse, and do the makeover. I think this is a very big challenge.
It's literally two challenges mixed into one, a girl group and makeover into one, which is crazy. And then you're having to rely on another competitor to do, and some of the girls, as we'll see, like didn't seem like they were doing nothing, honey. Like they were just dead weight. But what I'm curious on is, I felt like some of the girls brought 3 looks and some of the girls didn't bring 3 looks. So I'm curious to know if they were prompted for that.
Yeah, so for All Stars 4, when we had the makeover challenge, we knew we were gonna have a makeover. So some of us brought stuff, some of us brought fabric. I brought 2 outfits, like one for a big girl and one for a smaller girl, just in case I didn't know what I had. But in even that one, we also had to do the Judy Garland dance thing that we had to recreate. Yeah. But I don't feel like that was weighted very heavily, or was it? Because they didn't even show it on TV. We had to do that fucking Judy. We had to choreograph that whole thing, and they barely showed it.
I think for All Star, are you talking about All Stars 4?
Yeah.
I think that definitely weighed heavy on how the judges judged. Yeah. But I think that because of time, they edited that down. Yeah. Because I don't think people saw how good your choreography really was, because y'all were, bitch, that was like a Broadway.
we turned it.
It was a number.
We turned it. Yeah. And like, no shade. Like,
and nobody else came close to y'all's choreography.
And I think that's what edged me to the thing, because I think my makeover Patty was okay, but I think what really sold it was our dance.
Oh, girl. Y'all were it was a production.
Thank you. It was fun. And then, but like, again, Trinity fucking, you turned Leo out. Like, because also, you made Leo's there, right? Didn't you?
I didn't know he was going to be there.
No, but you made the outfit.
Oh, no, I didn't. I brought those.
You brought me. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, shout out to this amazing trans woman she's actually from my hometown in Birmingham, Alabama. But she lives in Orlando, where I live now. Mm-hmm. Her name's Tasha Long. She's a huge pageant queen. She made those garments. And she sews sometimes for people, but not all the time. But look her up. She's an amazing illusionist. She does Tina Turner, Whitney Houston. Who is Whitney Houston's aunt?
Dionne Warwick.
She does fierce Dionne Warwick. Like a lot of characters. And she's won every major pageant title there is.
Word.
So go look her up. Tasha Long.
Tasha Long. And then, not to be confused with Tasha Sala, which is Roxy Andrews.
Right.
So Trinity's fucking makeover was everything, but Leo is not a dancer
girl. At all. Girl.
all.
Girl.
That girl, 3 left feet.
So, girl. He might as well have no feet, bitch.
So the dancing part was hard for you because
I think that's why I wasn't in the top that week.
Yeah, because your makeover was stunning.
Yeah, I think the makeover was good. The dancing, and that was all I could do, sweetie. there was no pulling that weight.
And in other seasons of Drag Race, when we had to like choreograph ourselves, or in some of the challenges, let me say, like we would do it on camera. They would get someone to help. But for those, we got no help. So I'm assuming they got no help either. They just had to choreograph it all because it wasn't anything crazy. Yeah. It was very step touch. So and then so that's the challenge this week. And then they have to everyone is paired with people. It's paired with people. And Jury and Chanel, Roxy and Vanjie, Mick and Nina, and Plastique and Georges. Did they pick these? I forgot how they got chose.
The girls picked these.
They
split them up. But some of the pairings are very unusual.
Yeah. But also Angeria and Chanel pairing themselves together after what Gottmik just said, I was like, maybe it does exist, the alliance. But anyway. They do this little speed day. So I find this part very cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what do you think about the firefighters?
Girl.
Only 2 of them I thought were hot.
All 4 of them were hot.
No, I disagree.
Oh, girl, all 4 of them. The hottest one to me was the macho one that Nina got. I thought he was hot.
I thought he was hot, and I thought also the tall one was. The tall one was very pretty.
The tall one was very pretty.
Very pretty.
He has a huge
girl. That tall, lanky, slender man ass looking motherfucker.
Girl. He could choke me, rob me, leave me in a ditch, and I would say thank you.
Set me on fire, girl.
Set me on fire, and I will crystallize, okay?
Yeah, I thought he was very hot.
I thought the daddy was hot.
Which one was the daddy? Daddy?
He is old, like as old as he was? Girl, he was
45.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Yeah,
no,
he has like a 20-something-year-old daughter.
He was older.
So, but I thought he was cute. And then the other guy.
The black guy?
Yeah. I thought he had a great personality. He had a beautiful smile.
Maybe if we saw body, I would have been into it. But I think it's because the 2 I think they were hot. Number 1, Nina's guy. He took his shirt off, and I was like, oh my God, his body's hot.
I mean, both of the ones that you chose are obviously the most universal attractive. For me.
Once you're tall, I'm like, that's like literally 60% of the battle. And he had such a pretty face, and I'm like, and I'm assuming his dick is huge.
Height really doesn't. I don't really care.
Really?
No.
You could date someone much shorter than you?
I have.
Oh, word.
But Joey, my boyfriend now, he's
tall.
6'3", 6'4".
Joey's tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
He's really tall.
He's a beautiful head of hair.
He's pretty.
Girl, Joey's very pretty.
He is pretty.
When the last time we were in Australia, his hair was huge and
girl,
curly.
Yeah. He chopped it all off for his job, but he's grown it back out now. Right now, he's got a really big beard. He's
Are you into it?
No. And he girls, but it's his body, his choice. Who am I? I'm not a Republican. Not gonna deny you.
So they do the speed dates, and Plastique and Georges, they're really into they seem to both be very into this like makeover thing. Plastique never got to do one. Did Georges get to do one this season? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
If Georges did it, but they seem to be
they're hyped.
They're really hyped about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're hyped about their idea of their looks because they're saying this is like Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
And then obviously they're the 2 feminine great painters.
Yeah.
12-year-olds, together. So they're like,
well, a lot of the teams seem
good.
to like really complete each other, except for Angeria and Chanel, because like you have Mick and Nina, right? Mick is very good at makeover.
Yep.
Sorry. With Vanjie and Roxy, like Roxy can make the outfits and Vanjie can choreograph.
Yeah.
With Chanel and Angeria Angeria is, I think she's a good dancer. Am I making that up?
I don't think she's a good dancer. No, I think she's decent. Like she can do choreography, but I don't think she's not a a dancer. No.
Well, Chanel can paint. Everyone has a makeup person. Chanel can paint.
Yeah.
Roxy, well, no. Well, damn, I guess none of these teams are really setting it off for me. I think they're all fine.
I feel like Plastique and Georges are the closest to. Neither one can sew, but
Yeah.
I think that they can style. I think that they like Georges can dance.
Georgia
So can
dance,
Plastique.
Yeah,
And both of them can do makeup.
Yeah. And then who's the team I forget? It's a team I keep on leaving out. Nina and Mick. And well, Mick is like struggling with Nina because Nina pulls out the dresses, which are
Girl. Well, girl, would you not like if you were like let me preface this. I love Nina.
Yeah, same.
I've known Nina for years. We did pageants together. She beat me.
For which pageant?
For EOI.
EOI.
When she won.
Was it the year of the living dress? You did that year as well?
Yes, and she was incredible.
Word.
I mean, like there was no denying her there. But fashion is just, it's not Nina's best quality.
But then I'm like, why did they lean into Nina's outfits? Did Mick not bring makeover outfits too? Like, why didn't they not lean that way?
She didn't bring like the right sizes.
Yeah.
I mean, because Nina is a big girl, like broad shouldered
linebacker
girl.
Yeah.
Truck driver.
Well, I mean,
and I think she would describe herself this way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and they're pulling out all these wigs, and I'm like, this is
not her aesthetic at all. But I will say, Gummy kind of pulled it off at the end.
Yes, I was like, that is a cute. Like, I love this the ending silhouette. How it ended up coming out, I thought it was great.
She's great at styling. Yeah,
she's really good at styling. And Gottmik's hair, like her hairlines on her wigs, are kind of crazy on TV. It's impeccable.
Bitch, if I knew the people she knows with those kind of wallets, I would too, bitch.
Girl, he's in.
She has the right friends.
Yes, he's in Paris. Jean Baptiste. He does like
Girl,
all mixed hair.
I bought one wig from him, and as much as that cost me, I said, I'm bankrupt, bitch. I can't.
Really? I want to reach out for a wig.
Oh, girl, they're fierce.
Really?
They are fierce. My entrance hair from All Stars 7, the purple finger wave with the mask, that was John Baptiste.
Okay, yeah.
But girl, an arm and a leg. Like literally like $1,000 for that. For a finger wave. And when he priced it, because I had never got a price from him before, and I was like reaching out to everybody, getting ready, and asked him about this hair that I saw, and he priced it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so excited that you're gonna wear my hair." I was kind of like was too scared to be like, no, I can't afford that.
Yeah, it's too late.
So I was like, okay.
The amount of costume things I purchased because I was too far down and I didn't want to be like,
girl, because I'm not the girl. If once I say I'm gonna do it, you know?
I'm like, I'm already here, and then I'm like, well, it is what it is now. Okay, but he's in France, so do you like send him your measurements? Like, how does he?
Yeah. You send. What are you talking about for hair?
For hair.
Oh no, this was already a pre-made.
Oh, it was made. You got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, I'm sure. And girl, that wasn't even custom. So can you imagine
what a custom is?
Girl, $1,000 for a pre-made. Miss Thing. You were selling your organs, girl.
You got to harvest the organs.
Girl, giving a liver, a kidney.
Work. But I mean, these girls, if Plastique, allegedly, or this is allegedly, this is not from Plastique, this is what I'm just hearing on the internet and stuff, that she spent like close to $200,000. I could imagine what Gottmik spent. Like, these girls have spent money on this show.
Girl. Yeah. They spent the entire budget for the show in their wardrobe combined.
Which it might pay off because I think Gottmik, let me look really quick. I think Gottmik has like one of the most liked pictures by Ru Girl. The one, the Scream one. It currently has 530,000 likes on that picture.
Wow.
So, I mean, I guess it's paying off, girl.
Good for Gottmik.
Yeah. Let me see what
I just want to let anybody know I will never spend that kind of money on wardrobe to go on Drag Race. I might, if they were asked me to go on again, I probably would do another season. But you best believe I ain't spending no $200,000.
But you look like it though. You always come with a
Well,
very
girl, I'm gonna have to wait a couple of
exquisite
years though.
package.
I'm gonna have to let a lot of disappointments come on the runway before I come back because, bitch, I'm not trying to compete with Plastique.
I think Plastique is second. Her one that she made last episode has 440,000 likes.
Girl, that is insane.
I know these girls are.
Why are y'all not out there liking our likes? our pictures like that, bitch. By the way, I have a new music video out right now.
Plug it.
Miss Jesus Christ, and I need y'all to go look at it on my YouTube, honey. She's cost me too much money. I'm another one. I'm bankrupt.
We talked about Tubi, and we got a lot of comments. People were like, "Oh my god, I didn't know this was out," and we're like watching it right now with my boyfriend.
Oh,
so.
good. Yes, please. My new album, Cinematic, is out now. You can go stream it.
It came out today.
Came out on Friday.
Last
and then
night,
the music video came out today.
Work.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Maybe we can like tag it at the end of this
Please,
episode.
tag it.
Fab. Like we'll like show the video at the end. No. We want the views. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. Because we want the views to go to the thing.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, please. Yeah.
Never mind. And you can go stream Grey Rainbow Volume 1 by Monet Exchange right now, honey. Also, Sibling Rivalry is coming to San Diego at the Balboa Theater on August 8th. We moved the date a few times because of, life is happening, y'all. So go get your tickets to go see me and Bob at the Balboa Theater in San Diego on August 8th. And the next day I'm going to Joshua Tree and I'm going to do some shrooms and acid in the desert. So it's my last show for a long time.
That's where you're gonna write Grey Rainbow Volume 2.
I'm gonna come back enlightened. That show's gonna be a good show.
Speaking of,
tell me
your music. Okay, so last night we were at WeHo Pride.
Yeah, WeHo Pride. Yeah,
and you were a guest.
Yeah,
and you did like a 30-minute set.
Yeah,
with dancers.
Yeah,
girl. You are fierce.
Thank you,
I think I told you this last night. You go to concerts and stuff and you hear these live singers and they're just never as good as how they sound on their... You sound exactly how you sound on your record. Like it was... I was like, oh my God, that's much better.
Thank you. Well, I was there in the trailer getting ready and Patty comes in like, we have a surprise. I was like, who? Oh my God, Trinity! I was pleasantly surprised to see you. I love
you looked amazing. That hair.
Thank you. That's Ty, girl.
Ty,
we're gonna be together.
The little outfit, and your dancers, girl, and the lighting, and the wind, and the fog. I was like, girl, this is production.
Thank you, girl.
You are living your fantasy, bitch.
I'm trying, girl.
I was like, okay, I can see this, like literally touring.
Thank you, Trin.
Yes. After your opening act.
No, girl, we're gonna do it together because you have a lot of music.
I have way too much bad music.
You have 3 albums out now.
Yeah, I do.
It's your 3rd album.
Yeah.
Work, bitch. Was that what do they call it? Your junior album? Because you do your
girl,
freshman
I have
year,
no idea.
Sophomore, yeah.
Girl. A bunch of auto-tune stuff.
But it's great music, though.
This newest album I'm really proud of. It is really good music. The producer, Drew, I have to give him a shout out. Drew, he really... Because I've never been vocally trained at all. And he really pushed me to like actually sing. So all of the ad-libs and background vocals and harmonies and everything is all me.
Well, girl, so that becomes us. You sound very good on it. Like,
yeah, he did. He really pushed me.
You sound great.
Thank you.
You sound great because here's the thing. Frank Sinatra didn't know he can sing. Frank Sinatra, the iconic Frank Sinatra, did not know he could sing until he was like 40 years old.
What?
Yes. And so like just because
what was that gay ass man doing before 40 years old, honey? What was he doing?
Wait, Frank Sinatra gay?
Oh wait, Frank. Wrong. I was thinking of what's his name from Snatch Game. No, Liberace. That's what I was thinking. Frank Sinatra, Liberace.
No, Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What was he doing before that?
I don't know what he was doing. I don't remember the story.
Selling cars.
Yeah, girl. But he did not know he could sing, and he is. So you may be a Frank Sinatra.
That is absolutely incorrect. Okay.
So the girls like, oh, so Nina and Chanel. I mean, and Jury and Chanel. Chanel is pulling out these outfits, and I was like, these are terrible.
Girl, she did not read the memo right.
Aesthetically, you know what? I know that for some people that's a drag they kind of like and like that kind of thing, but aesthetically, I was like, this does not look good.
There is validity in that type of drag.
Absolutely.
It's old school, old school drag, from like old. And
wait, where's it from?
Very old, vintage, girl. But she has Chanel is the showgirl. Like she's one of those old school queens that literally throw everything on it.
Yeah.
And you can tell by how she decorates. She is not
her
a
Christmas
minimalist.
thing, right?
She's not a minimalist.
Girl,
but-
maximalist to the T.
Girl, so
but like these outfits is like sequins with the big stones and the feathers and the Abraham Levy and it's like.
and you already know that Aunt Jerry was fine with that because she's a
maximalist too.
she's a pageant queen too. She's like an old school pageant queen at heart, and she was probably like, yes, I will wear this Christmas tree. And then that tall man in drag had no choice,
girl,
sweetie.
Well, I found it to be very interesting because he was besides the older guy with the kids, I think he was straight as well. But he was telling a story about how like he finds community in queer spaces, and I was like, it is so interesting that it's like,
yeah, he's going in there and get his dick sucked, man.
Right? I'm like,
what
kind of community?
It all feels the same in the dark.
What's community's name?
Girl, a sheet, a bed sheet that you roll up on, honey.
Let me tell you something. I will guarantee you, Bradley has answered a grinder
and stuck it through a hole in a sheet.
A glory hole only.
Oh, girl.
He walked into that door. He pulled his dick out, got his dick sucked, and pumped it home, knowing
and said,
exactly what's going on.
Don't make a peep. I'm gonna fantasize.
Girl.
Here.
So talking about he finds community in queer space. I was like, I'm sure you
definitely
do, girl.
found lots of community.
Y'all come together there.
Communal.
Then they get to the dance rehearsal, and Mick and Nina. What did I say? Oh yeah, I love that Mick and Nina's person, the guy. He's like, I want to like embrace my masculinity, like, and I'm like, this is such a. I like that they're allowing him to be in that space and not like shutting him down and making him be like falsy and try to be feminine. Like he's gonna embrace,
because that was never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So work with what you got.
With what you got, and I think that's a very smart way to do the makeover. Don't force your makeover to be something they're not. Like let them be what they want to be.
He kind of reminded me of Morphine. Like if Morphine was a bodybuilder.
Ooh.
If you look at him in drag, it kind of looked like if Morphine was on like steroids and like severely worked out. That's what she would look like because she was painted.
Yeah, she gotten. We'll get there. Bitch. But also sidebar ADD. Met Morphine last night. I met her once with the Love Ball, but it was like a lot going on and just. I met her last night. We like hung out, like did shots together. I'm obsessed with Morphine.
I love her.
Love Morphine.
She's a kiki.
No shade. There are a lot of drag race seasons. There are a lot of new girls, and sometimes you meet the new girl and you're like, okay, yeah, girl. With her, like I could like actually kiki with her and be with her, and I'm like I really enjoy her.
Yeah, she's a good time.
She's a good time.
Yeah,
and also a lot of girls are sober, which is fab. I love the girls that drink and party a little bit. It's great.
Yeah, I don't judge. You know, give me an edible. I'm great.
Trinity loves edibles now. I love that you love edibles.
Girl, you did it. All Stars 4.
Bitch.
No, All Stars 7.
All Stars 7. Yeah, All Stars 7.
You know, from putting out new music to debuting my one-woman show, it's been very challenging, but those challenges are also the most rewarding. When you take on a new challenge, Pair Eyewear helps you see what's possible. With one pair, you get infinite possibilities starting at just $60, including your prescription. And with their Suntop collection, you can protect your eyes and style without paying extra for prescription sunglasses. Plus, get 15% off by using code Sibling15 at paireyewear.com. Pair is budget-friendly without compromising on style or quality. Right now, I've been in love with Pair's new Star Wars collection. Is that the right theme song? I think so. They just debuted 21 unique designs on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. From legendary battles to formidable icons, these epic designs are truly fierce. I love the versatility of the frames. You can take them to any situation and you'll still be that girl. Find your fit right from home with virtual try-on and then switch up your look in a snap with top frames that start at just $25. New designs drop every month, including fun collabs, and they have free standard shipping and a flexible 30-day return policy so you can find your perfect fit. One pair, infinite possibilities. Go to paireyewear.com or use code Sibling15 for 50% off your first pair and support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's paireyewear.com, code Sibling15. This podcast is sponsored by Smalls. Y'all know I'm a cat person and I'm very proud of it. Cats are fabulous companions. They bring so much joy to our lives, and the least you can do is feed them the best cat food money can buy. My cat's old food would be disgustingly gray. Okay. I used to hate having to open up that can. So when I found Smalls, it was freaking fabulous. Like I legitimately found a brand that my cat loved and I loved giving it to her. And she immediately wants Smalls all the time. Now my cat cannot live without Smalls. Smalls cat food is protein packed. Their recipes are delicious for my kitty and they are preservative free. That's why veterinarians.org rates Smalls 10 out of 10 for ingredient quality. Smalls was started back in 2017 by a couple of dudes home cooking cat food in small batches for their friends. A few short years later, they've served millions of meals to cats across the U.S. Now it's a time to make the switch to Smalls. Head to smalls.com/rivalry and use promo code rivalry at checkout for 50% off your first order plus free shipping. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use my code rivalry for 50% off your first order. One last time, that's promo code rivalry for 50% off your first order plus free shipping. Girl, summer's here. Y'all know she be expensive. And when you got financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. Am I right, ladies? A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying the summer. Take back your finances with features like fee-free overdraft up to $200 with SpotMe or getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Learn more at chime.com/rivalry. To date, Chime has spotted members over $20 billion. Friends give friends a boost. Eligible members get complimentary boosts to temporarily increase a friend's SpotMe limit. When you give a boost, they can boost you back to temporarily raise your limit. With a Chime checking account, you can get paid up to 2 days earlier too, y'all. And with a qualifying direct deposit, you can get access to your money sooner. Ditch the monthly fees. Chime don't got none. Chime gives you access to 60,000 plus fee-free ATMs. You know, when you're trying to get somebody out of ATM and even if it's $2 or sometimes $5, that will deter you. It deters me. I'm not, you know what? I don't need the money that bad. Or you just do it real mad. With Chime, you don't got to worry about that. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your account in minutes at chime.com/rivalry. That's chime.com/rivalry. Chime feels like progress, don't it? Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. or Stride Bank, N.A. Members FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enroll in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. Ever tried to break a bad habit that felt like you're climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops? We've all been there, girl. But here's a breath of fresh air. Fume. It's not about giving up. It's about switching it up. Okay, you gotta switch it up on these hoes. Fume takes your habit and simply makes it better, healthier, and a whole lot more enjoyable because Fume is an innovative, award-winning flavored air device that does just that. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural, au naturel. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses delicious flavors, and you get it, right? Y'all understand? Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy. Your Fume comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety while breaking your habit. I love how Fume looks. It looks expensive and she feels weighty. Y'all will see me playing around with it sometimes in podcasts because I sent her some. And I just love the real wood finish. Like, it's the fine details. You know what I mean? Fume has served over 300,000 customers and you can be the next success story. For a limited time, use our code RIVALRY to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfum.com and use code RIVALRY to get a free gift with your order today. I cannot believe, and this happened with my makeover, but it's my assistant, so he fucking knew better. But Plastique and George's guy, they let him shave his eyebrows. I was like, if I was I would not let them shave my eyebrows if I was just a regular human being.
Oh, I would not let them, if I was him, shave my eyebrows. But if he offered, I would have gladly shaved Leo's brows if he would have let me.
Yeah, I mean, but you didn't need to though.
No, yeah, I didn't need to. But I'm saying that it just makes it so much easier.
So much easier, less time.
And what I really, he was my favorite. because he was just so willing to
So
do
down.
whatever he needed to do.
Yeah, each one I liked each one for different reasons. Like I love the straight dad. Oh, sorry, the dad with kids, because I love his story about his children. I thought that was very beautiful.
Yeah.
The black guy, I loved how committed to
He
us.
was willing to do it all.
And we're like, and when you're doing a makeover, you want someone that's willing to do
Yeah.
everything for you to win.
Yeah.
He was like, cut my dick off.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't need it today.
Yeah. I'll spit in Ruth's face.
You know what I mean?
What,
Like,
what do I need to
literally.
do? Yeah.
And I loved how Mick and Nina's guy was just so he was allowing how they let him be who he wanted to be, and that really shone through. I didn't feel like they were like twisting him.
He
to
was a
either.
great mixture of Nina and Gottmik.
Mhm.
Pretty like Gottmik, masculine like Nina.
The shade. I also resonate with the black guy talking about how like when he was coming out as gay, his family was like really concerned with how feminine he was gonna be.
Mm.
And again, that wasn't the thing with my family. That was what I was making up in my head. I thought that my family would be so like you can be gay, but just don't be like a faggot. You know what I mean? And when I did come out to my family, they love me being in drag. They love all that stuff. But that's something I had in my head, and knowing that was actually his actual experience. And Georgia talks about it too. And I'm sure that a lot of people identify with.
Oh, bitch, my family had no choice.
You were like gay.
I was in my grandmother's silk slips that she would wear at night, girl, just twirling through the house, girl, and they were just looking at me like,
Go with the wind,
"What
fabulous.
is it, girl?"
Yes.
Completely. I got a girlfriend.
Okay, so did you ever like come out, or you just like?
Yes. I mean, looking at me, you could tell, but when I was 16, I was outed. Yes, for sure.
Oh, you were outed.
Oh, girl, by my cousin at my great grandfather's funeral to my entire family. Yeah.
At the funeral,
At
Trinity?
the funeral, my sister pulled me into the bathroom and was crying more about me being gay than about my great grandfather's death.
Oh,
Girl. Yeah, I was bamboozled. I was ambushed
Oh.
by the casket.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough. That's shady.
Yeah.
And then Vanjie. Oh, having Roxy on. Okay, in a makeover challenge, if I had to be partnered with people, I want Roxy. I want Trinity, because them bitches can sew and sew fast. And Roxy made all three of those
Girl.
outfits. And
She is immaculate with that.
so good.
Quick.
So fast,
Yeah.
right? All three
Yeah.
of them, which we'll talk about this specific, but I was like, when she like pulled out the fabric, and this is some Trinity shit. When Trinity came to All Stars, Trinity brought like rhinestone. What I wear in my Money, the challenge episode I won, Trinity brought that fabric to Drag Race. This was not on the fucking fabric wall. Trinity brought bolts of fabric to Drag Race.
Girl, I tell everybody that's auditioning, if you are out there, you better take your own trims, rhinestones, extra fabric, your own large hot glue gun, because all they have is those little bitty tiny baby ones that are awful, your own scissors, your own measuring tape, literally everything that you need, your patterns, anything, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then make sure that you don't leave them in your hotel room and make the producer go and dig through the trash.
That is my favorite story. Can we please tell that story?
Girl,
please?
yeah.
So, bitch, was it that Money one?
No, it was for the
RuPaul one.
It was for the second makeover. Yes, the RuPaul one.
So we're making this thing. So Trinity brings all this stuff to the drag because this is her third time doing it. She's very prepared, and she has feathers, stones, everything. Right? So we're on set making that episode, and then we go home that night. We finish it for day one. We come back the next day, and Trinity was gonna let Jinx borrow feathers.
Yeah, I was gonna let her have some of my feathers because I brought a bunch of these black ostrich feathers. Yeah,
to put on her look, to like elevate her look.
Yeah, because she needed it.
So then Trinity goes like, "Yeah, let me go. I'm gonna. This is my thing. We're gonna look for them." Then Trinity comes back. She's like, "Oh, we just hear Trinity. Where are my feathers?" And then so the Trinity's looking for like, I left them right here. There was a bag with rhinestones, feathers, glue, nickels, pennies. Everything was in the bag. This bag was right here. Somebody needs to find my bag. So Trinity, bitch, production starts running around trying to find Trinity's bag of rhinestones.
I told them, I said, if y'all don't find this, I know somebody threw this away, and if y'all don't find this, y'all gonna owe me hundreds of dollars.
No,
Hundreds.
You said hundreds of thousands of dollars. So then the showrunner, executive producer.
The executive producer of RuPaul's Drag Race, Mandy.
Mandy.
This beautiful butch lesbian.
Yes. She goes to get in the dumpster.
The dumpster, not a trash can, a dumpster.
A dumpster. Because Trinity she's like, y'all threw it away. And so Mandy's like, oh my God, did we throw them away? So Mandy is in the dumpster
and I'm waiting.
Trinity is waiting at her station. Mandy is in the dumpster looking for Trinity's rhinestone, the bag of feathers and rhinestones, because
we thought they threw them away.
So then she comes back. She's like, we've looked everywhere. I was personally in the dumpsters looking Trinity. We don't see this bag anywhere.
Then a PA is like, shh, we got them. We got the feathers. She left them in her room. Girl, okay, I am not taking accountability for this. Okay, let me tell you why. They worked us to the bone the night before. I was exhausted. I was up all night. And I had left those things. I didn't even remember that I took them to the hotel room. Okay?
That shit was hilarious.
Girl.
They were like, they're in a hotel room.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. Okay, shall we get to the looks?
Yeah. Girl, this episode is chaotic.
I love it. Because we're together.
I know.
Winners. Okay, so let's talk with RuPaul's look. I didn't love this. At the thighs, it was too bunchy.
I like it. I like this better than I liked last week's. It's another wrinkled garbage bag. But I do like this better than last week's. I'm not a huge fan of this particular wig on Ru. I've seen her wear this one multiple times. There's certain hairs that make Ru look younger. Yeah. And this is one that I feel like makes her look like a little older.
Yeah.
She looks great overall.
Yeah, for sure. My favorite will always be just a circle orange, redhead, orange one. It looks so good.
My favorite too. Yep.
Yeah. I think Michelle looks hot.
And girl, see, this is what I'm talking about with Michelle. She's either matronly, like grandmother, or hot pop star. And right now she's hot pop star.
So she looks so sexy. So Ross Matthews sent me I think this is from his line. He sent me the pants and the shirt. It's actually very good because the pants, they're dress pants with like a very thick cotton. So when you thick like us, like it hugs you in the right way and it looks shapely on you. So if this is from his collection, it's actually I like this. The quality is really good and I like this.
Oh, okay. I like the color.
The color is good.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the brothers Osborne, they're cute. I like that they're contrasting patterns.
Yeah, one's cute, one's not. One's in white, one's in black. Yeah, one's gay, one's straight. You decide which one.
The duality. Okay, the first group, the Hoses, featuring Valerie Valentine. Okay, so they each come out one by one in this, and I'm sorry when Valerie revealed her face, I was like,
girl,
bitch, jump scare.
Girl, and that hairline, girl, it is back again.
Yeah, why would they make her forehead? I don't understand.
Because that wig was made for Roxy Andrews, and she was definitely there to make it clear. Yeah. Girl, it was jump scare. But you know what? The paint, it's not necessarily the paint. I think it may just be that she just has that kind of face.
The canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think as a whole, this group looks very cohesive. They
very
look like
put together.
They're very put together. Roxy, and what Roxy's so brilliant and so good, it's on Trinity shit too. She put built-in panties into her and Vanjie's thing. So when it's riding up, like it looks intentional.
Yep.
It looks sexy. But they, as a group, they look fierce. Fucking hot.
Fierce. The hair, all of it looks really well put together. Even their makeover, well put together. Just she just is not. She's just not a looker.
Yeah, even like they all have the same asymmetrical skirt.
Yep.
Like it all looks really good together. But as far as
even the gold strappy shoes, all of them have gold strappy shoes. Yeah,
it's really good. So I think they look really good. Yeah, and their performance was good. Jacob, did you have the lyrics for the verses?
Oh yeah. Go to the next slide.
Oh, the next slide. Okay, so their verse goes: We're here to slay your life, so hide all the guys, body snatch, our wigs all match, and thighs be supersized. Vanjie, Val, and Roxy here, so open up and listen clear. You started up, we put it out, so catch us outside. Okay.
I mean, it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
I like the body snatch. Our wigs all match and thighs be supersized. I like that.
Yeah,
line.
I like that too. And I think watching them perform, there wasn't any like stumbling.
No, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
It was a good visual.
It was good.
Next up, Meow Mix.
Meow Mix. I love this.
Loved.
I one thing that gets me so irritated with Michelle is she always feels like the outfits have to be so matchy.
I fucking hate that.
Like this is cohesive. It looks like a girl group.
Yes.
Not all girl groups are in the same exact fabric.
100%.
And she was in a girl group. She would know.
Exactly. When she said that critique, I was like, I fucking hate that. They do not all have to have the same fabric so we know that the same. This looks like a girl group.
It looks like a girl group, and it shows their references. If you look at the Powerpuff Girls, they are pink and black, green and black, blue and black.
Yeah.
Like literally this.
Yeah. Like I don't understand. And I think they look great. Also, my only thing is that how did they get the names? Like,
well, I think this makes me think that some of them brought threes of things.
but how would they know the Angelique name?
She probably just made it there. Like, because that's probably marker, like Sharpie.
Oh, marker, Sharpie, something like that. That makes sense. Like fabric marker.
Yeah.
On a,
And then just rhinestone it. Or already had it pre-planned or something. I don't know.
Because Georgia says
Actually,
George.
no, because Georgia says George. Maybe they did that. They had to have done it there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think Plastiques one looks custom though, because it's like in the piping of the thing. And I think these are Plastiques collection.
Plastique is very creative though, like that. I could see her doing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see it. I like it. I think aesthetically, I loved how they look.
Girl,
they look
and
amazing.
She looks like a drag queen that I know.
She looks good.
Like her paint is right.
She looks really good.
Yes.
I didn't love just the glitter there. Something about the eye makeup was a little strange to me, but I loved the contouring. Everything else was good. The eye makeup was a little too soft. I think she did something a little harder.
Really? Bitch, this is a Monet paint. I can see this on you.
Yeah, I do that, but
I think she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but if you're looking at those two, like they're soft.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she looks. This was my favorite
They
makeover.
look amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And their verse is Plastique, Tiara, Angelique, what? Vahoon? Girl, what? Georges. Cool ass cats about to get burned. Meow meow mix about to get turned. From Hotlanta to LA, sophisticated, but I came to slay. Helper by day, matron at night.
Oh.
What is that? Matron at night. Come on, boy, we about to get hype. Lit ass bitch, face fear head on, look into the fire, bitch, come on. I like these lyrics.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, I think that's where Angelique was from, Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta, and they call it Atlanta Hotlanta.
Hotlanta, yeah. Yeah, I thought this group was strong. I thought they were really
very good.
Yeah, the match. Anyway, the Pussycat Hoes, featuring Natasha Bradley. I hated this. I hate these looks. I hate everything about this. I do not like any of this.
The shoes match.
Barely, because Chanel is in blue. I hate this.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it as much as you hate it. It is not my favorite. It is, garment wise, it is my least favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't hate it. I think that their girl that they made over is painted.
Really?
Painted.
I hate it.
Painted. You don't think she's painted?
No, because her left eye, like if you're looking at the screen, the one on the right, her left eye, it was like she had a wonky lash.
Well, girl, she went to the school of Gia. Girl, she got Bell palsy.
I did not like her. I did not like the paint they did on her.
No, I love it. I think she looks like if you show me this picture right here, that looks like a real drag queen.
I do agree. This little side profile, I can see that. But overall, I was like, I don't like this. I feel like they made this bitch look crazy. I did not like it.
It was my least favorite, but I don't think it was that bad. I think that it could have went worse.
I do think the paint on her is better than Roxy and Vanjie's girl.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Look, thinking back,
When
yes.
they went untucked, Roxy and Vanjie girl, she was closing her eyes, and I was like, oof, that would make it. But then,
Well,
also,
the Roxy paint only works on Roxy.
only on Roxy. I agree with this. Roxy's paint only works on Roxy.
Yes. Mhm.
1000%. I
Yep.
agree with that.
Mhm.
This is their verse. My pussy's burning up. My feline fever is turning up. Scratching at my back door because I've been a little hoe. Hissing while I'm pissing. Hissing while I'm pissing. Take it to the vet so my man can get it wet.
Girl, I'd live.
I love this verse.
This is probably
I
the
loved it.
best
I
verse.
loved it. Hissing while I'm pissing.
Hissing while I'm pissing. Take it to the vet so my man can get it wet.
I
That is
love
fierce.
that. I love that. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, I love it. Next up is the Hose Draggers. I hate that name.
Really?
I get it. I get why they did it
Yeah.
because it ties it. But that name. But I really like these outfits. They really did a number though. Her silhouette, the boobs, and there's no waist.
That's my
It is
thing.
kind of.
Yeah,
They
I
did her
agree.
dirty. And girl, this is to me probably the best Nina has looked.
She looks great.
Like
I love
the
this.
hairstyle, the silhouette, the
Mhm.
outfit. I'm gagged. And then Gottmik, girl, she put this together. I don't know how.
The way she snatched the dress, I'm like, well, Gottmik, why don't you do that for Anita Blaze?
I don't know, but this looks great. And I like that they're all in the same pattern but different colors. Her paint, you see what I'm saying? It looks like morphine, but
I
if
can
morphine
see
was
it.
on
I can
steroids.
see now.
Literally.
I can see now. But I think that the mug on Anita Blaze is Gottmik fucking beat that mug into submission.
Girl.
She looks amazing.
Uh-huh.
But I'm only like, why didn't they? Because I think the reason why because her and Gottmik have a similar silhouette going on. I think I may be wrong. Anita doesn't seem to be wearing a corset. If she would have worn a corset, should have had the same shape of Gottmik. So I just wish Anita had more of a waist.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
and
it.
then like maybe repositioning of the boobs.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
overall, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nina, I think Nina looks really good. And you know what? I love these dresses. These,
Yeah,
like,
I do
mod-
like it.
Yeah,
I do like it.
I like it a lot.
And their verse is "Call me Quasimodo, cause I'm gonna ring that bell. Now, dial 911, douse that flame, baby, show me how. Boy, you say your pussy will get ready for the real thing. Fire burning hot, baby. Climb that ladder, save me. Sliding down that pole, point that hose, and get me wet now. Go on, touch the flame, feel the heat, make me say." I like this.
Yeah, I think it was good too.
I really, really like the Quasimodo.
that was a very big swing at the top of the
Yeah.
verse, and I thought it was good too.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute. Yeah. So I think that my favorite performance, I think it was Gottmik and Nina's group, but I think my favorite makeover was
Plastiques and
Plastique and them.
absolutely.
But then favorite,
I
I don't know.
I feel like this is the first challenge that there could be an argument for each group.
Yeah, I really feel
Maybe
so
not
too.
so much Chanel's,
Yeah,
but
not them.
But the other three, it literally could have went to. any
Yeah,
of
because
those.
I love how macho Anita was. Like,
Yeah.
like she was literally posing, showing biceps. Like, I loved how butch that was, and it didn't take away from the illusion from me. It actually sold this whole fantasy more
Yeah.
for me, and I just love the fucking look of Plastiques in them group. This
Yeah.
was so fucking cute.
It's fierce. It
And
is
Roxy,
fierce.
but Roxy and them too. Like,
And then they
seeing
look.
Roxy's
They probably
group,
look the best.
they
the
really
most
do.
cohesive.
Overall, yeah,
They do look the most like a girl group. For
Yeah.
sure. But yes, really good. But
yeah.
she's just not pretty.
She is
girl.
not a pretty
No,
queen.
girl.
Valerie Valentine.
Turn
is
off
a
the
hit.
spotlight, baby. Okay. Season 1 filter again. Where?
So the winners of this challenge are Roxy and Vanjie,
Okay.
which is crazy because they just got 2 stars. So now, immediately now they are up there with Gottmik. They have the most stars with Gottmik.
I would hate to be given a star.
Really?
I would, because girl, I want to earn it. And if I don't earn it, because you know how the fans are, they're gonna
Girl.
look at you like, oh,
Vicious.
girl, you were given that star, you didn't earn
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
So I would not want to be them.
Yeah. I mean, girl, because in the challenge where Shay and I both got 3 stars, but they were like, ugh, they didn't deserve that. You know, Monet, you only deserve one of those. So I get it. They are ridiculous.
Girl,
Well,
crazy.
I'm like, y'all don't make the rules. You're watching the show. You're watching me on TV, Sally.
Yeah. And you know what? And but you won those. Like that wasn't you weren't given extra stars. You won those rightfully.
Yeah.
The other people were given
stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all good shady drama too. It's like it really plays into strategy. Who else, do you want to give something to that they're gonna immediately be bolstered up?
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful who it is that you give those two. I probably would have given the extra star to Chanel because she's probably the least threat.
Smart. Yeah. Well, why didn't Nina do that?
I don't know.
That's smart. Yeah, because she hasn't in the design. What did she do in design challenge?
That hodgepodge thing where it was black and it was colorful and it looked like a Christmas tree again. Yeah.
Yeah, Chanel's not giving. She's not. There's no challenge I've seen her like excel at crazily. Like, do you think makeover? She's a good makeup artist.
Yeah.
And
I think she's good. I do think Chanel is a great drag queen. I don't think she's just in a. This is a good group. It's a really good group, and each of them have like really good set skills. So, when you're I feel like Chanel's well rounded. She's just not the best at anything. Yeah. So. Somebody that is the best at one thing is going to outshine her in each thing. Yeah.
So Vanjie and Roxy do the lip sync, which is the Janet Jackson song.
Fierce.
So fucking good.
Girl, it was fierce.
I always forget how great of a performer Vanjie is. Like I feel like that's one place where Vanjie really shines. So like I've toured with Vanjie and worked the world, and I've gone to see her. Like Vanjie is a very captivating performer on the stage.
See, this is something that is taking me, even though I've done it 3 times. If I ever get on the show again, I'm never doing a comedy style lip sync unless that's what it calls for. Yeah. Because I am a good performer in my own element, but I always feel like that's what Ru wants. She wants you to be camp with it. Yeah. And so it always throws me off to do that. But if you look at my best lip sync that I ever did was the Britney Spears one against Charlie Hyde. Yeah. And it wasn't comedy at all. And that's my style of performance. Yeah. So I just need to revert back to that. This was a fierce, like serious lip sync.
It was great. Her and Roxy both have great
girl,
energy.
and Roxy with that fabric cape, girl.
So I love a fabric cape. Girl. Like, I love a monochromatic, like in a zebra or a cheetah or whatever, and then busting out I love that look.
And at the climax of the last boom of the song, she like poofed it back, and so you could see the lights through it. It was like, okay, yes,
it was so good. And I think this double win is very
warranted.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It wasn't rigged for one.
And then they get to snip someone together, and
this is productioning, which is fierce.
I agree,
girl. This is where you're going to get the drama because not only is one person responsible? No, 2 people are responsible. So 2 people hate you, bitch. Okay? 2 people want you to go home. Okay? 2 people want you to fail. They don't want you to win. Yeah. You do not get to pass go. You do not get to collect $200. Okay? Yeah. 2 people.
Yeah. And then we see they choose to snip Angeria. And immediately, I know she was joking the first time. I know, and she does a confessional. She's pissed off for real.
Pissed.
If I was her, I would be upset too.
Yeah,
I'll be very pissed.
But I mean, girl, you are a front runner. What are you expecting?
But I also am a front runner with 1 star.
And to be fair, you did it to Roxy, and an eye for an eye, girl. What do you mean? What do you mean, baby? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I do get the payback of it all, but I would be like, oh, so that's the game we're playing. Okay.
I didn't do that with Shay.
With Shay,
like, I could have, but I didn't.
If you would have done it to Shay would have. I think Shay would have been mad for real.
The reason why I didn't is because the next episode, somebody blocked. I don't remember who blocked Shay, but somebody blocked Shay right after me, and I was like, girl, that was the karma. I don't need to pay her back because that was the karma. She got hers. Yeah. Because I think had I went after Shay, it would have changed the dynamic of how we.
Oh, for sure.
I think for All Star 7, we were all very diplomatic.
We were very diplomatic. If you not blocking Shay would have changed the paradigm.
We all would have been just fucking shady.
It would have. Which people would have started playing the game that we wanted to play.
Girl, I should have. Damn. Gosh, why do I have to be fair?
Yeah, that would have changed things for sure. Yeah. So that's this episode. We're gonna hop on over to Patreon we're not gonna talk about the fucking thing, girl. I'm sorry. It's nothing
Boring
happened.
boots.
But we are gonna have a little kiki. If y'all have been watching the Untucks, Trinity and we've been talking about old Untucks from her season, my season. We've been getting into it. So we'll see y'all at the Patreon for a little exclusive. See you there. Cute.